Good morning, I'm Brian Reagan. This is
Tyler Kelly.
And welcome you to Mornings with Brian and Tyler. We apologize for the few days last week. Just some different scheduling issues. We missed the Thursday, Friday, Saturday. But we're back on track this week, Lord willing, with Deuteronomy 28, 1 through 6. Tyler.
Now it shall come to pass, if you diligently obey the voice of the Lord your God, to observe carefully all his commandments, which I command you today, that the Lord your God will set you high above all nations of the earth. And all these blessings shall come upon you and overtake you, because you obey the voice of the Lord your God. Blessed shall you be in the city, and blessed shall you be in the country. Blessed shall be the fruit of your body, the produce of your ground, and the increase of your herds, the increase of your cattle, and the offspring of your flocks. Blessed shall be your basket and your kneading bowl. Blessed shall you be when you come in, and blessed shall you be when you go out.
All right. Do you remember what Proverbs 10:22 says right off the top of your head?
Isn't the part about blessing, or blessed when you go in, blessed when you go out? Because it sounds...
The blessing of the Lord maketh rich, and he adds no sorrow with it. Okay. And then last week we looked at Genesis. No, we looked at Galatians. That's right. That the blessing of Abraham might come on the Gentiles. That Christ became a curse so that the blessing of Abraham could come on us. And here we are talking about blessing. Now, some people might say, well, this is Old Testament. This pertained to the nation of Israel. I know that. But have you read in Hebrews where it says we have a better covenant built on better promises? It strikes me that the word better is a comparative or a superlative, Tyler, as far as English grammar goes. Is better a comparative or is it a superlative?
Comparative.
Comparative.
It's better than something.
So we have these words in English: good, better, and what?
Best.
Best. Best is a superlative. It's three or more things being contrasted, and you're the winner of the three. Well, with God, there's only two. There's the old covenant, and there's the new covenant. We live under a better covenant built on better promises. So when we look at Deuteronomy 28, if this is what was good based on obedience, are your hands all right?
Yes, sir.
Okay. If this is what was based on obedience to the commandments, but you and I were saved from the law of Moses, saved from the handwriting of ordinances that was contrary to us, saved by grace through faith so that we could do good works, then that means these blessings in the lives of faithful Israelites is a baseline for us to compare better blessings in the lives of Christians. Does that make any sense? Well, you have to look at them, Tyler. They can't see your face.
Yes, sir.
It does. Okay. I've read some of the stuff of England. I've read some of the laws of England that different places in the British Empire operated under prior to 1776. I read some of the commentaries and some of the positions that Parliament took in regards to the colonies. Nothing against people in England or anywhere else in the British Commonwealth, but I'm glad I'm American, in spite of all of our troubles. The principles of our country make it a better country. You say, well, don't ever confuse the politicians with the documents, okay? But most Americans have read or have probably never read any of the laws and rules that our forefathers in this country turned against.
I would say almost none of them have.
Almost none. Okay. So if you don't know where you came from and you don't understand why you are where you are, you can fall into this trap of saying how wonderful things are where you are, but you don't understand the whys, and you also don't understand, and especially in a biblical sense, the spiritual legal application of those truths to your life now. So we're going to spend some time in Deuteronomy 28 this week. This is just your introduction. But read 1 through 14. That's the outline of blessings. Okay, the rest of it is the cursings. But what about the curses? True or false, Tyler? If we stay in a place of blessing, do we need to worry about the cursings?
No.
No. So I'm coming at it from the standpoint that you want to be blessed. So let's talk about blessing. Lord willing, we'll see you tomorrow. I'm Brian Reagan. This is
Tyler.
Till then.
Sounds reasonable to me.